What's good, everybody? This is Otis here, and this is my endgame review. And basically, so far, at this point, being a week out, it's been my favorite DLC so far. I like the new modes. I like air superiority. I like capture the flag. It definitely brings a new, interesting perspective to it. I know a lot of people aren't liking air superiority. It seems like it's like mixed. Like half people like it, half people don't. One thing that I wish there was some helicopters in there. That's my only thing about it, just because I'm a helicopter whore, basically. And this was this is probably my best game so far on the helicopters, at least so far. I forget what I went, and I had two decent runs here. I know in the second one we were doing pretty good, and then we got disabled and went to go land, and some guy RPG'd us from like way far away. So that was kind of unfortunate, but you know, that's how it is sometimes. A good shot. There's some pretty good RPGers. I can get some long distance RPG shots now, but basically Conquest, that's been my favorite game mode always, and I think that and capture the flag sometimes it flips between either one. I do like in Conquest how they have all the points pretty much almost in a direct line, where it's just like you just hop real close from point to point to point, and it's pretty fun. Compared to like Armored Kill, where it was just everything was just so spread out, and they said that was their big mistake for Armored Kill, which is kind of unfortunate, but you know, that's just how it is sometimes. I hope that they, for the rest of the Conquest maps, are almost like this, where it's just like really close. It's that really just intimate, like vehicle, like close combat. I do like it. The one thing that I've never really liked with the infantry vehicles compared to tanks, and that's just when you're shooting those infantry vehicles, the reactive armor just takes no damage away at all, and it's kind of unfortunate just because an infantry vehicle is basically going to take a tank out most of the time if you have a competent driver, and depending on their setup too, which is kind of unfortunate, because I think a tank should be able to take out an infantry vehicle almost all the time, compared to the infantry vehicle taking the tank out. So that's kind of unfortunate. Capture the flag, I think it works perfectly on consoles. I think it's going to be a little bit too large on PC. I don't know yet. I can't wait to play it though. I think it's going to be like a 1-0, like a 2-1. It seems like a soccer game where you're going to have like almost no one capturing the flag, just because if you're going by yourself, you're going to be going against like 10-15 people watching the flag with mines and C4 and SMAs and vehicles, and so it's going to be very interesting if someone does happen to get it and run away. That's just something we'll see. I think it just plays perfectly on the consoles with how the maps are spread out. The spawns are a little bit behind the flag, so if you happen to get enough guys to the flag and kill the enemy, it's going to take them a good 10-15 seconds for them to run to the flag, so you're able to grab it and run away from the base too. We'll see if they change the spawns up at all with PC, which is kind of interesting. I do like how there's no planes basically in the Conquest modes, because it's nice. Well, not in all the Conquest modes. I think there's a couple of them where there's planes, but overall for I think this map, Riverside, and I think one other one, there's no planes for the Conquest mode. These pilots too were just kind of half retarded, so that helped us get some more kills too. Like the guy just stopped shooting, just trying to fly away. I don't even know what to describe half these pilots were doing. Rush, I think, is balanced very well. The advantage does go to the attackers, I think, on most of the maps. However, if you are playing with a good group of guys, a good team, a clan, whatever, you could dominate either attacking or defending. I don't think it's overbalanced compared to Armored Shield, where it was like the attackers got like one vehicle for like every person, it seemed like, which was kind of weird and stuff. Then you had the AC-130, so the attackers like won 99.9% of the time, basically, if you had a competent team that knows their left from their right, compared to mostly your random guys, I would say, going throughout everything. One thing that I wish they would have changed, of course, would be the stingers, because it's never made any sense to me that you can spot someone from 250 meters like maximum, basically, and the stingers have like a 450 meter range, which is kind of all right. I do like how the transport ship only drops infantry vehicles. I do kind of wish, however, it would drop maybe like a regular Humvee or a regular Vodnik, just to add another vehicle or two like into the mix there. Not like not the rocket ones they have in the game, but it would have been nice just to have maybe a regular vehicle like that. Or I don't think a bike would be that realistic dropping, but that would have been pretty cool too. Maybe dropping a bike or something out of the transport helicopter, which would have been some new, very interesting things too. I do like how you can jump out too, how you can go and get ready to jump out of the transport compared to Armored Shield, where you're or not Armored Shield, Armored Kill, where basically you just press the AC-130 repair drop, and wherever it is at that point, you're dropping out. I do like how you walk up to the door and you have pretty much the whole length of the map to jump out, and if you don't jump out, then you basically kill yourself because you're out of bounds. It's just kind of funny and interesting. I think the maps were very, very well designed. How you have multiple paths for the dirt bikes and your main paths for your tanks and infantry vehicles to go. And on some of the side paths too, you can have the infantry vehicles and the tanks go from the side paths. But I mean, overall, I haven't played too much Rush. I'd like to play a little bit more Rush. Mostly, it's just been Conquest and Capture the Flag. One last thing. I know this is wrapping up very soon, but I wish that they would have had some certain modes for air superiority where you could have like only machine guns take heat seekers away, because that's just kind of unfortunate where you've got just basically everyone using heat seekers, and if there's more than one person behind you, you're dead no matter how good of a pilot you are. But hope you guys enjoyed this, and thanks for watching.